Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? It's Pass the Gravy, episode 593. We are recording this on Gravy Week, so congratulations to us. It's our week. Yeah. If there was any week of the year that is Gravy Week, it is the week of Thanksgiving.
I'm hungry now.
Pass the Gravy is said the most during this week. Every time anyone says that to you on your Thanksgiving, be sure to be like, hey, you know what else is a great podcast? Pass the Gravy podcast. It's not about Thanksgiving, but this week it kind of is.
Parts of it.
It kind of is. I have had off work, not to brag or anything. I've gotten the most sleep I've probably had in a very long time, and I haven't got to get off my takes. And so I've got some takes to get off. I'm ready to chop it up with the fellas.
Yeah, Robert, I don't know what I just said either.
I was just going to...
I don't know what happened. I don't know the sound that I just made.
Run that back a couple times.
It's supposed to be like
replay
okay, I think. And I wouldn't maybe talk on it.
My name is Jeff.
Ooh-coo.
Ooh-coo. All right. If anybody ever says something you don't really know how to respond to it, just go, ooh-coo. All right. It's a Star Wars reference. You wouldn't get it. Yeah, it's Gravy Week. I know you work in the restaurant industry. It's probably one of the shittiest weeks for you.
I mean, we're closed like all week doing
but you
prep
still have to do work.
Yeah. We have 210 turkeys that we're frying Thanksgiving morning.
Yeah.
Or that we're selling. We're probably going to cook like 260 of them for like staff and everything too.
That's what's up.
Extra sandwiches.
Is it weird? Because I feel like not making the turkey meal or not making the Thanksgiving Day meal is such a clutch move. If you I'm going to call it in, I'm going to order it. And then the opposite is you are making all of those people that are not doing the turkey prep meal. So you better not fuck up. It's you have way more pressure now because people that are mailing it in are going to expect the best, which is kind of funny because it's them being lazy.
Yeah. I mean, we've done it for so many years now. They've got the frying of the turkeys pretty much down to a science. And then the rest of it is just making food where you add shit tons of butter into it.
Yeah, I got Mike talking to Mike.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, you just add a bunch of butter and then food is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out that helps a lot.
You just got to deal with the anxiety and hope that you don't lose anybody's order somewhere along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what we're doing yesterday and today. I went through all of them. Tomorrow I'm going to double check it against the
then
count
you triple
sheet.
check.
Oh, yeah.
You go in full Santa Claus.
So many
making
checks.
a list, checking it twice.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking like Santa Claus too.
Yeah.
Jolly.
Yeah.
Because this is my favorite holiday of the year. Thanksgiving is the best. It's all about food.
I would say 4th of July, but then Thanksgiving after that, then Christmas.
I'm fat, so.
Fair. I wasn't
my dad's an amazing
going to comment
cook.
on that. Yeah. Then fried turkey's just the goat.
And also football.
Football.
There's no football on 4th of July.
Right. There's no football. But there's baseball.
That's true.
But football this year might not be the most fun football. But it's still football.
I mean, Packers play the night game, so I'll get to
Packers
watch
play
it
the
this year.
night game.
I might miss the first quarter driving, but...
Giants play the afternoon game. Great. Awesome. Super cool.
Yeah, that one's going to be
fantastic.
a
Love
depressing
it.
game
I
to
can't
watch.
wait. Fun. Awesome. We're going to love it.
Bears
We're
are going
loving
to
it.
get killed, too. So hopefully we get a good game out
So
of the Packers. Dolphins.
just at Gravy Gambles making it up on the parlay right now. We're going to go Lions, Cowboys, and Packers parlay together. That's our Thanksgiving Gravy Gambles parlay.
At the very least, a Lions and Cowboys.
And Packers. Just say Packers. Just go with it.
Well, then you put the parlay on the early games. That way, night game, you can make up for it.
Well, you
Kinda win it all
do the
back.
2-way parlay and then the 3-way parlay. So either cash
dip.
double or you don't, or then you lose twice.
Or it's just pain.
Which I'm expecting that anyway, so it's fine.
But the good news is, this year, we got a Black Friday game, too. So
Black
if you lose it all on
Friday, dude.
Thanksgiving, you can double down the next day.
Double down. And then we got college rivalry games coming back. We'll get into that here in the Comeback Kids segment. But yeah, Thanksgiving week, T-Day week.
I'm so excited. Also, my
week.
dad, since I'm driving up during Thanksgiving, he's going to wait. He's making something else that day. We're going to do Thanksgiving on Friday, so I don't have to miss any of the food.
That's what's up.
It's going to be so
I
clutch.
always like that. Yeah. It's weird to me when people Robert, you hate Thanksgiving food probably, right?
No, I like it.
Okay. You seemed like somebody
I
was
don't
about to be-
gorge on it though.
But like it's fun like once a year where you're like, oh cool, turkey, cranberry, stuffing,
Don't do
mashed
any of those.
potatoes.
I don't do crab.
ham, maybe macaroni
You just
and
named
cheese.
all of the foods, and you
Well-
said you don't eat any of them.
No. Well, the turkey, yes. I don't do cranberry sauce or stuffing, or green bean casserole.
It's like feeding a child.
chicken
There's-
nuggies.
So is it like meat stuffing or like bread stuff? You don't do either stuffing?
They have stuffing there, but I just don't eat it because I don't.
Your
really
plate
care
is
for it.
just turkey. Like you just show up with a plate full of turkey and you're like,
turkey and mashed potato. Like to
Okay.
me, food. I don't care about the food like Thanksgiving. Like I'll eat it. I like it,
You like giving thanks.
but I prefer to give thanks.
You're there for the thanks.
I am there for the things.
Do you even do the gravy?
I do the gravy. Yeah.
Okay. Will you ladle it?
No. I think we still have one of the gravy bowls though that we got from.
Okay.
It's called a gravy
someone.
boat.
Yeah, gravy boat.
Gravy
There you
boat. But the gravy bowl was this past week, and Sam Houston did lose to Jacksonville State, unfortunately. But they fought their hardest.
They tried.
Bowl eligible still.
There you go.
Bowl eligible.
Little victories.
0-3 in the gravy bowl, but we'll get there. We're due.
and
that's
my
what it
team's been
means.
sucking too lately. It's not good.
Is what it means. We're due. But yeah, if you're passing the gravy this Thanksgiving, this tea day, make sure you take a picture of that gravy and then tag us.
Do gravy shots.
Do gravy shots too. Just anything gravy related, send it to us and we'll retweet the fuck out of it. That's one of my
Trying to
favorite
remember
things
to do a
on tea day.
gravy shot.
Where like I get out of that like turkey nap and then you just wake up and I'll just retweet everything everybody sends me and go back to sleep. Retweet.
What time are you guys eating? Thanksgiving.
We're a lunch family. We eat Thanksgiving at lunch. That way for dinner we can have the sandwich.
On the morning show, the Rod Ryan show, Rod was like giving people shit for what times to eat. I was like, like people have different schedules, man.
What time is lunch?
Yeah, like
Is that
noonish.
Is that noon?
Noon-ish.
Is that 1?
Yeah.
I think noon to 4 is like the ideal window, but like people that are doing multiple Thanksgivings, like we're doing, my in-laws, we're doing like brunch, so that'll be like 10, 11, and then my parents' house, we're gonna probably do like 2:33, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do, I would say it's probably between 12 and 1. Because then you eat a bunch, you sit down, you watch, whatever football, whatever you're doing. Then a couple hours later, when everyone starts to get hungry again, that's when my dad makes the sandwich. And it's the greatest meal in the history of mankind. And I'm sad for everyone that they don't get to eat
Yeah.
it. But then that would mean less sandwich for me. So I'm not that sad.
What if you saved? Here's an idea. What if you saved the like oil on the fryer and you heat it back up and then you fry the sandwich?
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
What if? Try that this year and see.
Probably won't. But
like,
it's an idea that I'll bring up to my brother.
Since I've been into frying lately, I'm like, what if I just fried it? I could just insert this. What if we fried it though?
Panko breadcrumbs.
Fried it up. Fry it up,
See,
dude.
now I'm just getting really hungry.
Yep. We should have brought food for this episode, but probably good we didn't. It's probably good we didn't.
I don't know. I think people would like to hear me chew the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sure they would, especially the two of us that have headphones.
Get crunchy chips.
Just whatever the loudest pop rocks.
Oh, I agree.
Let's get into the Precome segment since we already kind of have. I did have a question, a really hard hitting question to start us off with. This is very important. Is it easier to drive a boat or a submarine?
Boat.
I disagree.
In a boat, you can see where you're going. In a submarine, you're just going off computers.
No, dude, you have like a periscope.
Yeah, but no, that's not really driving it. That's when you're just skimming the top of the water.
No, you don't have to put it all the way at the top. You can just look in front of you and just be like, what's there? Go this way.
It's dark. You're in the
No,
middle of the
dude.
ocean.
I
It's
think
dark.
like you don't have
What
to.
about at night?
Like if you're a boat, you got to worry about running into shit. Like underwater, like there's not a lot of things underwater besides fish.
If you can see it above water, it's definitely below water also. On things.
yeah,
that you
so
can
you're
run
already
into.
good. But you can just like up, down. You can go up and down. You can't go up and down in a boat. You just gotta
That's
go,
why it's more complicated.
I think that's more fun.
There's a whole third dimension that you got to deal with. Driving
You said
directions.
easier, not more fun.
Yeah,
I think it's easier to drive a submarine. than a
submarine.
boat.
Yeah, more fun.
I think that submarines are just like a richer
Actually,
person
no.
thing.
No, I'm gonna say still the boat is more fun. Boats, dude, you can fucking fling people around on the back.
You
of it.
can't flip
You can do
a
all that stuff.
submarine. You can flip a boat.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the submarine. Like I already said, can't see where you're going. That's going to induce way too much anxiety for me. And also, you're like, even the guy driving it, all that's happening is the captain is telling you where to go, and you're just making course corrections.
Yeah,
so you're
so
driving,
it's
but you're not
pretty
in control.
sick. Yeah, super easy. You just do what you're told.
I mean, it's probably better for me that
Yeah.
way, but no, dude, driving boats is fun.
It's easier to drive a helicopter or a plane.
Probably plane.
Probably plane.
I think
It's just
submarines.
The, stick. the helicopter, you got to work foot paddles and all that shit. Dude, I can't drive a stick.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know about the clutch and all that stuff.
I feel like it's got to be easier to do a helicopter than a plane.
You would think so, but there's a lot more motors and shit going on. Plane, it's just take off, turn a little bit, land.
Yeah,
Yes.
there are a lot more helicopter accidents.
R.I.P. Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe.
But they didn't do 9/11 with helicopters.
Good point.
So actually, that's more points for planes.
But the cartel does use helicopters, little personal ones, to bring drugs.
And submarines.
I don't think they're getting submarines through the Rio Grande River right now.
Well, I think they sneak stuff over on submarines. But I think submarines are definitely easier to drive than boats.
Absolutely not. That's a dumb.
You hear a lot more about boat accidents than you do submarine
Really?
accidents.
Really?
When was the last, like,
The last submarine accident?
besides that
The
Titanic
one.
one?
Yeah, the one
okay.
where they put 4 billionaires on there and it was an international
All right.
story.
But why did they go down there? Because of a boat accident.
Also, the Hunt for Red October. That was an international incident.
That wasn't international, but it was also fictional.
That's what they tell you.
That's what they want
That
you to
shit
think.
definitely fucking happened. And they're like, let's just write a story about it.
This will be fun.
So people will think that it never happened. No, that shit happened. Most movies did happen. It's just the government trying to cover it up. Government and Hollywood are in cahoots.
They always make documentaries that are just not titled documentaries.
I mean, everyone knows you can't trust Hollywood. You can't trust government. You think they're not working together?
True. But I'm still going to say submarines are easier to drive than boats. You hear
can
a
say it
lot.
as many times as you
you
want.
hear
It's
a
not
lot
true.
more about boat accidents than you do submarine accidents.
There's a lot more boats and submarines. For how many boats there are and the accidents you hear about, just that one submarine accident probably gives you like a 30% higher chance.
Name one other submarine accident.
Titanic became a submarine.
Which is why we sent a submarine down to go get it. Because like James Cameron submarine down like 1 billion times, and he was fine.
That's James Cameron. You're going to put yourself on the same level as James Cameron of what you can do?
Yes.
Sorry, buddy. I love you. No, he's a better man than both
And
of us.
honestly, if it wasn't like a submarine that was like made in a backyard, it's pretty legit, is what I've seen.
I mean,
Every submarine that I've ever heard of that wasn't controlled by like a Nintendo 64 controller seems like it was okay.
there is a company that you can like buy private ones. Remember what ads was
Build
it?
a
Was
submarine.
Was that
build
the Super Bowl
submarine-
last year? Or was
No,
it-
it was every MLB game they advertised
That's what it was,
on.
Build a Submarine.
BuildSubmarines.com.
Which, by the way, if they're just encouraging, they can't get enough qualified people, so they're having to.
just get rich people to buy it.
Well, they're having to advertise during the Major League Baseball playoffs of, hey, you guys, come work on building submarines. They're asking the general populace for now. No, there definitely going to be a lot more bad submarine accidents coming.
I don't know. I want to ride a submarine so bad.
I mean, I do, but really not farther than like 50 feet. Yeah.
We should make like submarines need to be the new private jets.
I just want to go on a submarine with my buddies when I'm like super hungover and I have bad farts and they can't get away from it.
That'd be. There needs to be like a fart vent.
It's like the ultimate like farting in the car when they can't roll up the windows. They can break a window. You can't break open a submarine.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
I mean, think about how bad it is when you're like hungover and you fart in the shower and you're stuck in there with all the steam and everything.
Yeah, it just comes back
Submarine,
and gets
very
you.
small enclosed space.
All right. I did have another question I'd like to throw out to the group. What do you guys think is the maximum amount of photo shoots that one family should do in a given year? Now, I'm going to say that I will not include like a maternity photo shoot, announcing a pregnancy photo shoot, if you just had a baby photo shoot, an engagement photo shoot, or a wedding photo shoot. Those do not count, but just regular old family. What is the max amount of photo shoots? Because my Facebook has turned into just me hate following a lot of people where then like I look at their stuff and then that's what populates, and like there's this one family that I feel like every month they take a photo shoot and it's in the same fucking field behind their house, but it's like the same pictures. Like now you're just wearing flannel. You did this a week ago. Look
So-
at this kid. Look how cute he is. He's wearing flannel now. Yeah, he was wearing fucking brown earlier. Like this is the same fucking place. It's like, what are you doing? They've done like 15 photo shoots this year. Like, they can't. Your family's not that magical.
Well, let's try and count it off then. You get a Christmas card photo shoot.
Okay.
Since we're in Texas, I'll include bluebonnets when they start blooming. You're allowed to do a family photo shoot with that. Do we give them Easter? Is that like another photo shoot time?
I feel like Easter photo, you don't need a photo shoot. Like you can take a photo at Easter.
Good point. So you don't
hiring
get
a photographer, like you're hiring a photographer too many times, and I hope photographers have good work. I'm not shitting on photographers. You're just doing the jobs you're hired for. But there's people that hire photographers way too many times. I feel like.
I think I'll give you maximum of 3. Then you get Christmas card photo shoot, you get bluebonnet, and maybe one other random time.
See, I said 4. I felt like I was being pretty generous. I was being pretty generous. Like, that's 1 quarterly, and that's a lot. That's a lot. But like 8 in a year, and you didn't have a baby. What are you fucking doing? You didn't get engaged. You didn't get married. You didn't expect a child. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
good for the photographer that made bank. Good for that
past
photographer.
3 is just it's excessive.
You're a little full of yourself at that point, right? Like.
How many memories do you want of your family?
How many professional photos do you need to get done? Like, do you not have phones?
Yeah, we have phones now.
Let's go
outside.
Don't need this. Take a picture. Pat, you're having a great hair day. Come on over here. I'm making a joke because you don't have hair, but like, just take a picture and like look at Pat. Like, it's great. Then like, I could do it portrait mode. We're fucking done, dude. There's a fucking profile picture right there. You don't need to post 87 of them, and then when you get the photo shoot and you post all 155 photos, and it's the 15th time you've done it, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot.
A lot. I mean, some people are probably out there going, "Well, you need your
first day of school.
First day of school. That's just the kids.
That's just one picture. That's one picture.
Also, that can be your one other time because if you need that and you needed seriously, how many times do you need family photos? You're just trying to make your children hate you because you know you're doing it on Sunday. Guess what? A lot of that going to be during football season.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Yep.
Or if not Saturday, then Sunday.
Evil.
You're just taking up weekends.
Saturday is college football time, too.
You're taking up a whole weekend day to go dress up and fake smile at the camera. That's not cool.
I think that we just, like, in, like, fields, like, what are we doing? We got to find more backdrops than just a field.
I mean, unless it's bluebonnets, then that's
okay. Bluebonnet field, that works. That's one field. That's the field. You got it out of the way.
Done. And honestly, Christmas card should be done in front of the fireplace if you have one.
That's fine.
It just makes sense.
Does it have to be on though?
No.
You can Photoshop it.
Okay.
We just used to always. I mean, our family stood in front of it, so if it was on, you wouldn't have been able to see it anyway.
That's true.
You got the dogs in there. Try your best to get them both looking for it at the same time. Won't work. You just find the best one that you can snap. But I honestly can't, outside of bluebonnets and Christmas, I can't think of another reason to have a photo shoot anyway.
People take way too many family photo shoots. And I'm not saying family photos where you just take a picture of your family. Like, that's different. Hiring a photographer to go to a location 7 times a year is wild. It is wild.
If you're going to do it, actually, it probably should be done at JCPenney.
You know what? You should be donating some of that money to charity at that point.
Old school 90s JCPenney family photo shoots, but you do that with your boys.
You should donate, after the 4th photo shoot, you have to donate the rest to homeless families for photo shoots.
Does your answer change if, like, they had their own camera, like their own professional camera? Like,
yeah, you can do whatever then. But like
I do.
I still think, but to have family photo shoots,
like if Robert and if you did
that you hire,
if you just took pictures of Sam for stuff that Sam wanted you to take pictures of, I don't think that counts as a full photo shoot. If you and Sam hired a photographer to go out to a field 3 times out of the year to do that, those are 3 photo shoots.
But what if I did it like myself? What if I just brought my tripod in, like, just did it in the app with the camera?
I
out in the field.
Feel like I give that a pass.
I don't.
But yeah, I can see why, but you wouldn't.
It's like just because you're doing it yourself, it can still be a family photo shoot.
And I do.
That's when everyone gets dressed up. You all meet up. You do it. You're putting time aside to get this done.
How many different colors of flannel can you really wear?
3 times a year is more than enough for that.
Yeah. Then you get the beach
one.
Not
counting when, like you said, like
life events.
Life event.
Life events are fine.
And also, if it was me, I'd be like, we had 2 life events this year. That means we're only.
You know how many maternity photo shoots we did? 0. You know how many newborn photo shoots we did? 0. Not including my mom, who took a lot of newborn photos.
That's not a photo shoot.
Wasn't a photo shoot. You know
That's
how
just
many
taking pictures of the baby.
How many engagement photo shoots we did? None.
That would have been really funny if you had told your mom, like, hey, we really don't want a lot of people taking photos of her. Just to fuck with her to see the look on her face.
Please don't take any photos of the baby. We try to keep her low profile.
Yeah, we're not trying to get these out online. We don't want I know I'm a celebrity. I don't want her to have to grow up in my shadows.
Yeah. I did find like it was an AI software that writes songs, and I made one about my daughter, and then I put like a little slideshow with it, and my mom was like, "You need to post this." I was like, "I'm not going to post that. You can have that. Like we can look
Mom,
at
I've
that as
worked
a
very
family."
hard to not be the baby guy.
I don't want to post a ton of pictures of my baby all the time. Like I love my kid, and I love looking at pictures of my kid, but I don't want to be the guy that's like everybody else has to look too. It gets weird at a certain point.
Yeah, especially at work. Then you're just like, I
Yeah.
don't want to be the guy that's saying no to seeing pictures of children, but I don't want to see them.
Right.
Not of coworkers anyway. Good friends, yeah.
So maybe chill out on some of the photo shoots, unless you're a photographer, and then get that money. I'm not shitting on photographers at all. Like you gotta eat,
That's their livelihood.
And I guess you need the people that have 85 photo shoots in a year, but it just seems excessive.
Yeah, bleed those suckers dry.
Yeah, take it all. Take all that money. What else did I have? Ooh, I would like to do a little deep dive. I was listening to My Chemical Romance earlier this week, and he was talking about the Black Parade, probably the most famous My Chemical Romance song. My father took me to the city to see a marching band, and as I was listening to the song, I got to thinking, we have a very big parade coming up here. Not in Houston specifically, but in the United States, and it's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And then I started listening to the lyrics some more. I think Gerard Way could be talking about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That could be the Black Parade.
Go off, King.
Okay. Do you remember that fateful day in 1997 when Barney died on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? He popped. He was collapsing. He deflated, and people were like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was really kind of tragic.
I don't remember that.
1997. I'll never forget it. Never forget.
Probably
it.
had it on because my mom usually had us on, but
We'll never forget. I think. All right. So I did some research. Gerard Way would have been 20 years old. Would have been 20 years old when this was kind of old for like my dad taking me to the city, but you could still go with your dad at 20 years old.
hell yeah.
Where's Gerard Way from? He is from New Jersey, Summit, New Jersey. Not too far. Not too far from Times Square.
close.
Pretty quick little drive or subway train. So he could have very well been at this 1997 murder of Barney. He could have been at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. All right. Now, just looking into some of the lyrics, I printed them out. Would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Now, the savior of the broken, to me, is the end of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Santa Claus. Savior of the broken. Oh, hey, we can't afford all this Christmas stuff. You know who's going to provide for us? Santa Claus. He's going to come down there. He's going to provide for the beaten, the broken, and the damned. Hey, don't worry. You still get Christmas. Still got this going on.
Nobody got you. Santa got you.
The Black Parade, referencing the 1997 Barney murder. When the Barney, and if you're listening to this or watching this right now, go just pause it and then open up another tab on YouTube and just go look at 1997 Barney incident, and you'll just see that he popped. And then everybody holding him is like, "Oh shit, he's coming down. He's coming down." Like, pull it up on your phone. Pull it up on your phone right now while we're doing it. But yeah, the Black Parade, I think, is a reference to Barney. Sometimes I get the feeling he's watching over me. You know who else would watch over you? A floating above above the streets, right? We'll carry on. And though you're dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on. Guess what? They've had another Barney. They've had multiple Barneys in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Since then, he's carrying on. His memory is carrying on. They're talking about Barney, all right? My Chem is talking about Barney. They're right at that age. You don't think Gerard Way grew up with Barney? I'm just saying, it's possible you watching it. It's pretty...
No, but there was like serious injuries that came from this too.
Yeah. I remember watching it with my grandma. I'd be like, "Whoa, it's Barney!"
Some dude, not even from the Barney, from the Cat in the Hat one, he was in a coma for a month.
Yeah, it caused some shit. And then the bridge at one point says, "Oh, and we carry on through the fears, like maybe getting killed by a Barney. Disappointed faces of your peers, like the little kids that wanted to go see Barney but had to see him die in front of them. Take a look at me, because I could not care at all, even though he does really care. He's being emo. That's the emo part of the song. It's all reference to the 97 Barney fiasco that happened. It says, we want to play this part, which is talking about him wanting to step in and like make right for everything that happened in the infamous Black Parade. He's talking about that. And then also he wants to play the part. He's talking about Santa Claus. And then his dad had asked him to be the savior of the broken. Like, I'm thinking that's a Santa Claus situation, like the movie. Like, hey, if you ever came across a dead Santa, like a dead Barney here, would you step up and be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? His dad's asking, like, would you step up? Because we might have a Barney situation like that. And would you step up in this? I don't think there was a Barney clause, but I think there could have been.
Barney's arm in this kind of looks like a big old dildo, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, when it's deflated, it was bad.
That's the only hard thing left.
It was bad. Just a man. I'm not a hero. And he's talking about either, to me, I think he could be talking about Charlie Brown. Because Charlie Brown is just a boy. He's just a boy. But then, like if you age Charlie Brown, he's definitely a man now. And then also Gerard could just be like, I'm just a boy, not a hero. He's just a boy that had to sing this song. He wrote the song about the 1997 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I think that this is about that. Like this, how could you argue after listening to what I just told you that this is not about the 1997 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Also, I mean, you could say it was the broken, beaten, and damned could be the Barney float itself because it was the police that forcibly took down that balloon. It got a rip, and then they had to, like, they were stabbing it and stomping it out.
Yeah, in front of kids who love Barney,
children
who love Barney, and you think that they're not going to be like scarred by this?
They need a savior.
Some of them might be scarred enough to write a song that they will later release, and they will refer to this as the Black Parade.
I don't see how else you could refer to it.
That's what it
was. Literal Barney murder.
Yeah, so that's a little deep dive into My Chemical Romance. It wasn't just a song about like an emo parade. It was a song about Barney tragically dying in front of many kids and many, many more watching on television. I'm surprised you don't remember this. Go look up the 1997
This
Barney
is the first
thing,
I've heard
guys.
of it. I was
I'll
7.
never forget it.
I didn't pay a lot of attention to the parade. I was more like, when are we going to eat?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense.
I told you, it's my favorite holiday. It's all surrounded on food. I just wanted to eat all of the food. It's the best day.
No, it is. I just remember being like, oh, look,
I want to see if there's video of the...
Barney's dying.
Because like the Cat in the Hat one, its arm caught a lamppost.
Yeah.
And then it slung a dude like through the air into a building and put him in a month-long coma. I want to see video of that.
That's a very Black Parade.
Yeah. Rudy Giuliani caught a lot of shit for that parade. They were like, okay, no more real big balloons.
Luckily, he was America's mayor for a while.
Well, about 4 years later, he regained public favor.
And then he's not in public favor anymore.
No.
And then Borat got him trying to like have
don't
sex
like
with an
old
underage
people.
girl. That was weird. But yeah, what are your thoughts, Robert?
Is the balloon afloat?
Yes.
Yes.
A float can also be what you go on, but then
that's
it
a
would
good
be
point.
a parade.
That's what I
That's
thought
a good point.
too.
You kept saying float. You got me into it. Balloon's not a float.
Yeah, it can be though.
I mean, if you're on top of it,
Because usually
in
there's a float.
Spider-Man-
He's
in
floating
Spider-Man, he was
above
jumping
what
on
it
top
is.
of him.
Yeah.
that could be a float. No, you're right, though.
'Cause I
Balloons
thought
aren't
that,
floats.
the float was on
that's
the ground.
weird because
Yeah.
what do balloons do? They float.
Yeah.
So there's different kinds of floats.
Because we have no other examples of the human language or the English language not making fucking sense.
Right.
And using multiple words or the same word in multiple different ways.
Well, in this instance, it's going to play.
Good catch, Robert.
But floats can be multiple things. A balloon by itself can be a
There's
float.
also root beer
and then-
floats.
yeah, root beer floats too.
Are
They
you
play.
saying that's a balloon?
Yeah,
'Cause it's not.
I mean, it could, well, I'm just saying it could also be considered a float. Float it's pretty open for interpretation. This is music, dude. It's art. You can interpret it however you want.
Thanksgiving Day parade.
Look,
It's
okay,
art.
I clearly broke down this song flawlessly, and I know exactly what he was talking about.
I can't wait for TikTok to get a hold of it.
I want him to. I really hope they do.
No, he's actually publicly stated. Shut up, nerd.
The emos are gonna be furious. All right, last thing I had for the Precome segment was turducken alternatives. I feel like a lot of people have been talking about the turducken for years. Nobody ever really uses the turducken. Nobody goes with that. But I came up with a better version of a turducken, the Turkowpig, which is really just you got to get your cow and your pig involved. I'm going to put a T-bone steak, and then I'm also going to put bacon, and you just shove that in the turkey. Turkowpig. Tell me that's not a better turkey than turducken.
I'm trying to think of like a.
Because like cow pig is way better than duck.
I'm
no
trying
matter
to figure
what
out a
you
way
say.
to say this, and I can't combine the three words, but I want to shove a pig inside of a baby cow for veal inside of a regular cow. Pig veal cow?
Turkowveal.
No, there's no tur in this one.
No, yeah. No, pig cowville.
See, it doesn't roll off the
No, it
tongue
doesn't
like
sound as
turducken.
cool.
Because like
Turkowpig,
here's
that
the
just
thing.
that just slaps.
Pig, veal, and cow All very short words. Hard to shorten them anymore.
Yeah, that's why I just like Turkowpig is really just 2 of the words.
It's all you can do.
Turkowpig.
But yeah, dude, that one I want to combine all the beefs and porks together.
That'd be cool. Like a meat lover's meat. Instead of pizza, just meat lover's meat.
Or if we did like a
shove more meat in the other meat.
A quail or a dove inside of a quail inside of a chicken.
A quail inside of a steer. What would you call it?
Queer.
I set him up for that. I set him up for that. I set him up for that.
I'd say it. It would be a queer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with pig inside of veal inside of cow.
I don't know. Bacon and steak just rocks.
That does. I mean, actually, because it has to be small like that. So I'm gonna go dove inside of quail.
If you just do like 12 ribeyes inside of a turkey and then wrap them in bacon.
That'd be awesome too. Plus, there's probably someone at home that's like, dove's bigger than quail. Blah, blah. Shut up, nerds.
Shut the fuck up,
Whichever way
nerd.
it works. I'm not a hunter.
All right, yeah. We don't murder. We just
like to
let
eat
other
them.
people murder it and then eat it later, and we don't feel bad about it.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Robert, any turducken alternatives that you got?
No, I think you guys nailed it. You guys got it. No, I wouldn't want anything like too crazy.
But you'd try some steak, turkey, bacon, right? Oh, you probably wouldn't. Like,
See, that's the thing. Or do we still have to shove the whole animal inside the whole one, or can we just get like?
This is my rules. We can do whatever we want.
Okay, so I'm going to change mine. I want to put chorizo inside of veal and then wrap that in bacon.
Chorizo sausage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be
Like
pig.
a little bit of spiciness.
Pig.
And then you put that inside the tender ass veal meat, and then you wrap the whole thing in fucking pig.
Now, if you had to go full animal, like it'd be funny to have like
You just break down parts of
a
it.
poi pig, like a Hawaiian pig.
A fillet inside of a strip inside of a ribeye.
Ooh, just all. Oh, that'd be great. It's just steak,
beef.
triple steak, a cow.
What if we do triple steak and then we add some like tomatoes and cheese and sour cream and
see,
we wrap
you're
that
getting
inside
away
of a
from the
turkey?
meat.
Well, I was just gonna say the triple steak burrito.
Oh, also great idea. Great idea, dude. They should do that. But yeah, those are some turducken alternatives for your T-Day
Gotta have the pork.
cooking. Let's get into the Comeback Kids segment, guys. Let's hop on into to that and tell you what's back, according to us this week. It's brought to you by our 11th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spooktacular, going down Saturday, December 21st at Kobo's downtown, 2012 Rusk Street in Houston. We don't have a start time, but we're going to do an afternoon show that day, so you can get out, do whatever you got to do. I know it'll be close enough to Christmas, so you'll probably, if you're getting out of town, make that your last stop. Like, stop by Kobo's on the way out. We're going to have the Gravies Awards as well. That's going to be pretty awesome. I was looking at some of the
best award show on the planet.
People are saying it really is the start of award season, according to us. So you're going to want to come to that. 2012 Rusk Street, Saturday, December 21st at Kobo's downtown. Wear your Christmas sweaters. Wear all your Christmas gear. We're gonna have the best food in Houston because it's Kobo's. It'll be our last time at Kobo's, at least at this location. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we are really looking forward to spending that with you guys and gals. It's my favorite thing we do every year. The 11th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spooktacular and Gravies Awards. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Saturday, December 21st at Kobo's downtown, 2012 Rusk Street. We'll see you there. It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. All right, we already kind of talked about it, but T-Day, that's our first comeback kid. So shout out to T-Day. So cooking is another comeback kid. I am going to try my hand at cooking first. Not the whole thing, but I learned that green bean casserole is really like the easiest thing in the world to make. So I'm going to try and do that. Maybe throw a little bacon in it.
Always a good call.
Like pig casserole. I don't know. I was trying to turducken it. It doesn't work like that. And then
Mashed potatoes also super easy. People overthink them. Just throw a bunch of butter,
yeah,
garlic.
my mom
and some
crushes
cream
mashed
in there.
potatoes.
Yeah.
She doesn't always do the green bean casserole, so I was like, I can do that. That'll be easy.
Are you pro or anti the skins in the mashed potatoes?
I don't care. I'm not at all picky when it comes to it. Like, ideally, if you didn't have them in there, I'd be fine. But if they're in there, I'm gonna still eat it.
Same thing. It's a nice little surprise when it is in there.
Yeah.
I usually prefer the creamier ones, but people get mad about it. They're like, no, that's you
It's
should
like
not have
beans and
skins
chili, where I'm like, I don't know. I like chili.
Anyone who gets mad at that, I'm like, you still cut the crust off your
How do
sandwiches,
you
don't you?
how do you have chili with beans in it? Like this. You pour beans in it and then you cook it and then I eat it.
I like the extra fart power. That's why.
And then you say, "Oh, but this doesn't have beans in it." I'm like, "Great, pour me some more." Like I'm in.
It ain't. We just won't call it Texas chili.
I do not care about that. Like I'm pretty easy when it comes to that stuff. I'm not a Robert over here.
Why is there beans in here? Because I needed to fill it out some more, dude.
This
beans are cheap.
peanut butter and jelly has jelly on it. Gross. That's what Robert does. But then I'm also gonna try my hand at dessert, and I've never really done a dessert before. I'm gonna do Shipley donut bread pudding.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I am immediately impressed and jealous.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok and I copied all of that. So it's none of my work.
What if
At
you
all.
showed up with the trifle from Friends, where the pages stuck together, so it's like half of a shepherd's pie, but also like a dessert, so it's just custard and dessert.
That'd be sick.
You could gross out your family with that.
That would be sick. I'm not gonna do that though. I will not be doing that. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to see if I can find what the recipe was that I had.
I don't know. My mom always handles the desserts. I don't know what she's making. I'm hoping there's apple pie. I actually find it very funny that my brother gets very mad because like half the years she doesn't make apple pie, and that's all he asked for. And she just doesn't do it to troll him, I'm pretty sure.
That's good. I like that. I like that though.
I'm like, sweet, more of other desserts for me.
Yeah, but you just gotta buy about a dozen Shipley donuts, smush them down, and then mix them with all the other stuff. Then you bake it, and it'll be dope. So that's my plan. And if it fails, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't do it.
Anything to get more donuts into your diet,
Right.
I'm in favor of.
Right, and it just seems like it's the most unhealthy thing. So it's perfect for Thanksgiving.
And if it goes off well, maybe next year you use like Boston cream donuts, so there's extra cream.
Oh yeah,
Get fucking wild with it.
yeah. It's a cream party.
Like, this is my dessert. I call it a cream pie.
It's cream time. That's what I always
We
say.
can call it a Diddy party.
No, we're not gonna call it that. We're not gonna
Want to
call it
eat my
that.
Diddy party?
But yeah, cooking is back. You're not going to be. I guess you're sort of at the restaurant. That's kind of cooking.
I don't do any of the cooking. I will be getting people their
Managing.
delicious Thanksgiving meals. And getting them into their car, and then I'll drive up with my buddy and
And there you
then
go.
just get hammered
There you
for
go.
3 or 4 days and watch football.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Robert,
It's a perfect weekend.
you're not cooking anything. You're just
I'm not gonna
enjoying.
do- Yep.
Just enjoying it. That's what's up. That's the best part. That's the best part. Just enjoying it. Also back this week, rivalry games because college rivalries are back. I do feel like UCLA has lost a little bit of luster because they go a little week early, and it's stupid.
Well, also because it's UCLA and they haven't been
That also.
relevant in football in 40 years.
It's like
Since Troy
A&M
Aikman was
with
there?
the UT thing. It's like, I mean, you can say that's like a top rivalry in Texas. It probably is, but when has A&M ever been like playing UT for like a national title spot?
1993.
It's a long time ago. long time ago.
Yeah. But, big rivalry in the biggest football state.
There you go. So why don't we power rank our top 5 college football rivalries? Because I'll go
Okay.
first. I will not have Texas and Texas A&M in mind. I have Texas OU as number 5 because they are always more relevant, I feel like, in the college football discussion when they play, and they don't like each other either. And it's always cool when you play at a different stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a whole stadium that they go to where they're like, we're just playing this game here because that's what we do. The State Fair of Texas is here, and then we play football also. It's kind of like a Thanksgiving feel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Texas OU at 5. 4 is Florida State. Not as big as it was when we were kids, but like we were kids, that was the best.
I
And it
see
still
when we
rocks,
were kids,
and they still hate each other.
I preferred Miami versus Florida State back then.
But it wasn't like I always felt like it made more sense. Like the OU game, I know that I walked it back a little bit, but like the last week of the season when that's your final game, like that,
yeah,
it adds more to it to me.
it does. Yeah.
And Florida State, always fun, and they weren't in the same conference. But there was one year where Florida State and Florida played in the national championship too, I think. And I think Florida lost the game and then won the national championship. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So then 3, I'm gonna go Army Navy just because it's the troops, bro. They have their own week of a like it is their final game of the season, but it's their own week. Like there's no other real games on, and they're just like it's Army Navy. Fuck yeah. That rocks. And then they always put it at a neutral location too. Number 2, Bama, Alabama. Or Bama, Auburn.
The Iron Bowl.
The Iron Bowl. It fucking rocks.
Throw the schedules out the window when they play. These teams hate each other.
There's like 107 like highlight plays of like endings of those games, like the kick six and all that.
Kick
like,
6 was amazing.
It's awesome. And then they always just fuck each other's seasons over. Like no matter who is good, it was like, we're going to fuck you over at one point. And it was cool. And then one is Michigan, Ohio State, because that is like the college football rivalry.
Yeah.
So Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Auburn, Army, Navy, Florida, Florida State, and Texas OU 1 through 5.
You're going to hate my list. I'm going to go 1 to 5. 1, Michigan, Ohio State. It's the biggest rivalry.
It's got to be.
2, this is where it's going to go off the rails.
All right.
Notre Dame versus Michigan. They don't even play this one anymore.
They don't play.
It's been scheduled. This is the problem with these mega conferences. It's been scheduled away. I think in the next 10 years, Notre Dame will be like they are with the ACC now, unofficially in the Big Ten. So then we'll get that one. It's the 2 winningest programs in the history of college football.
See, what I hate about Notre Dame, I know you're a Notre Dame grad. I hate about Notre Dame is that they have 107 rivalry games. It feels like they're like Boston College. That's a rivalry.
National program.
And now we got Navy. Now we got Army. Now we got Michigan. Now we got Purdue. Now we got like Michigan State's also. Is that Michigan State's a rivalry too?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's too many.
That's for the
Miami
Shillelagh
rivalry. Catholics versus convicts.
here's what
that
it
was
is.
one time.
Part of the reason Notre Dame was so good way back in the day is when college football was a regional sport and you only got people from your area. And Notre Dame was like, we're going to poach all of your fucking people.
And Notre Dame was like the only thing on TV too. That you could watch
that too. And
every
then
week.
the rest of the country was like, well, what if we just start recruiting across the country? And Notre Dame went, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You swagger jacked us.
Oh, it turns out we aren't Florida. We aren't Florida or California or Texas. Damn it, we're Indiana.
Shit. And we have recruiting standards. These other fuckers don't have to deal with
You have
that.
to have like a GPA.
So yeah, that's number 2. It's an all-time classic rivalry that is on the back burner right now.
So I just didn't put Notre Dame rivalries in
They're-
any of it.
they're
'Cause they
gonna
have
get it back in there.
all of Notre Dame's games are rivalries.
But the biggest one was Michigan. Some people say USC. No, it's Michigan. 'Cause
I
fuck
would have
the
thought
motherfuckers, 'cause
USC
it's
would
more
probably be
regional
bigger.
also. Okay, and number 3, I'm going UT-A&M.
Okay.
It's the 2 biggest schools in the biggest football state, and other people will be like, oh, hell, football, Pennsylvania. No, shut up.
Shut
up.
the
They don't
fuck
write
up,
books about your
Pennsylvania.
high school football,
Yeah,
okay?
idiots.
Your towns don't shut down for high school football. It's Texas.
You use
Football is
Pennsylvania as
Texas. Pennsylvania is a hotbed of
well, but like also like Penn State at all. You know.
Yeah, they're bad.
I
They're
mean,
bad people.
You had
And UT-A&M, it's come back
Jerry
this year.
Sandusky.
It is the most expensive ticket of all year. I think I saw it yesterday. Get-in price is like $781 for like a standing room only ticket to this game. And the average ticket price is over $1,200.
that's wild.
This is back, and it's huge, and it's a mega rivalry. It's going to become like the biggest thing again. very
But
soon.
is A&M every UT fan's biggest rival? Because I think Oklahoma has kind of stepped
Well,
into that spot.
they stepped in because they were in different conferences.
But I still
Now
think
that-
Oklahoma and Texas, they fucking hate the shit out
They
of each
do.
other. And I still
They
think a
do.
lot of people are like, Oklahoma's the rival.
I despise Oklahoma. For a lot of people, it is. Now that they're playing again every year, the hate is going to be brought. Remember growing up, every other fucking car driving around here was house divided. We got one son at A&M and our daughter's at UT.
Yeah,
house,
and then
house divided stickers. They don't do that anymore. Yeah. They're not in
Yeah.
the same fucking conference. That shit's coming back. The hate's going
Okay.
to get real over the next 10 years. Number 4, Iron Bowl.
yeah,
Probably should be a little bit higher on this list, but
I
fuck you.
think
It's
so.
my list.
What's your list?
It's Auburn, Alabama. No matter how much better Alabama usually is, Auburn could have 2 wins going into that game.
Yeah.
Don't fucking bet it, because some crazy fucked up shit's going to happen
Yeah.
every goddamn time. And number 5, UTOU. They fucking hate
UT
each other.
gets 2 of these.
Yeah. So did Michigan. Michigan got the top 2.
Yeah, I guess they did.
Yeah. People are going to be like,
feel like you
this
gotta
list
be
is
out-
ridiculous. But
No, I love it.
this is a real ball knower list.
Yeah, this guy knows ball.
I
don't agree
honor-
with it, but he knows ball.
I honor the old traditions. Like if this was ancient Rome right now, I'd be like, I still worship the old gods. Your new gods are bullshit.
You'd be more of like a Vespasius guy,
Yeah.
Flavian guy.
Yeah, the new gods are coming back. I'm telling you, in the next 10 years,
I was always a Titus
we're
guy.
going to start getting Notre Dame, Michigan again. And when UT and A&M's playing every year, you're going to feel that hate in this city and all around this state. and then therefore all around the country.
Yeah, so suck it, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and Ohio, you bunch of
Get the fuck out of here.
cold
What do you do?
douchebags.
What do you do? You rust belt fuck.
Oh, we're Ohio State. We have quarterbacks that all suck in the pros.
Besides CJ
Except for
Stroud.
CJ
CJ Stroud, he's fine.
He's going to break the mold.
He's
the mold.
fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my list. Michigan, Ohio State 1, Notre Dame, Michigan 2, 3, UT A&M, 4, Auburn, Alabama, and 5, UTOU.
The UTOU one is kind of cool because it's just in the middle of the year. It's like Bama, LSU, where you're
I
just
still
like,
call it the
oh,
Red
this
River
is fun.
Shootout.
Yeah,
Can't change the name.
Red River Shootout. You bleep that out though, because we don't want to get.
And you know there's a bunch of
demonetized.
A&M fans that are saying, TU. Okay, well, get ready to bring that shit back. Bring that hate.
BTHO.
Bring that hate back.
BTHO, y'all.
It's going to be so great when the game happens and you just get to hear all week, well, you know how Bevo got its name. Like, yeah, they fucking burned it. Oh, they burned 13-0 into it, and then they rebranded to make it say Bevo.
Okay.
Yeah. So hey, you'll hear it for the second time.
So animal
this
abuse
weekend.
is how Bevo got its name.
Yeah, people used to fuck with mascots back in the
Interesting.
day.
Interesting.
PETA wasn't around yet.
Wow.
It was a better time.
Thank God they came around. All right, that was our power ranking college football rivalries.
Robert, you don't want to give yours?
Yeah, what are yours? Just off the cuff, go.
I'm gonna go UH Rice.
It's a go on the bucket, right?
Forget there's a lot of
Yeah.
hate there.
There's a lot of hate there. I'm gonna go UH San Marcos.
Texas State.
Yeah,
We play sometimes.
It's a brand new one.
yeah. I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
go-
Two's enough. We're not going to make you do
Okay.
it.
Top two.
I'm
Top
shocked.
two
I'm
rivalries.
shocked you came up with a second one. I like that you kept it in the state though. Texas, biggest state.
And then both U of H.
Even Robert knows.
U of H has some big rivalries. a
Even
lot of people don't
Robert
talk about
knows
it.
football comes from Texas.
Exactly. So suck it, Pennsylvania.
Oh, we were doing football.
I said football.
All right. Last comeback kid we got Black Friday. Black Friday's back because we get football on Black Friday, and we've had football on Black Friday for like 2 years in a row now. But it still rocks, even though I think it was like a really shitty Dolphins Jets game last year. I think it's the Chiefs this year.
Yeah, I already forgot who it is. I just know
It doesn't
this
matter. I'm watching that, and then there's college football on too. So who
Yeah.
fucking cares? Black
Football
Friday rocks. And then I'm trying a
and
new
leftovers.
thing. I've never really been a big Black Friday guy. I am going to try and knock out every Christmas gift on Black Friday
You're not going to wait for Cyber Monday?
or Cyber Monday. I might wait, but like by Cyber Monday, I'm done. I'm
think
done.
Black
I think I'm
Friday-
going to do that. I'm going to like if I can't order your shit on Amazon, I'm out.
I think Black Friday now applies to the whole extended weekend.
Well, it's
Because
for
every
the
day
last,
It does.
it's
for the
Black
last 2
Friday,
weeks they've been giving us everything's Black Friday deals still. Like
Yeah.
you can get it
Oh,
now.
Yeah, and it starts for 2 weeks. before,
Amazon
a
won't
month, 2
shut
weeks
up
after.
about it.
We got Black Friday. Was it Small Business Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't think they have a name for Sunday because it's pro football.
God's day.
But like all the Black Friday deals run through it. So it's Black Friday's more of a season now.
I believe I was done shopping for Christmas shopping last year by Black Friday Monday.
I've never done it. I'm just if I can't buy your shit on Amazon, I'm not getting you that shit. Okay, I'm sorry. If you can send me a link, I'll do it there. But like I'm done. I'm gonna make it easy. Got it. Here you go. If not, gift card.
Ooh, you know what I get to do this year too?
Not including my wife. I will get her other stuff. I've already planned on getting her other stuff. But
I-
like everybody else,
Yeah.
I can get
yeah.
my dad back for my graduation present. He got me graduating high school. He got me
$100?
a
20.
ride-on mowing tractor that he needed for his new house anyway. So I am going to get him a housewarming gift for his new house that he'll be in by Christmas. Be like, here's your Christmas gift. You fucking needed it anyway.
That'd be sick.
Payback.
That'd be sick.
Granted, he then paid for my college after that, but you know,
Yeah, I'd
that's
say that
fucking
evened
that's
out a little
details.
bit.
Is
Even
your
out a
tree
little
up
bit.
yet?
No.
No. Ours either. I checked last year. Last year we put it up on the 19th, November 19th. And we're past that. We're already close to Thanksgiving. Still not up yet.
Probably put it on like right after.
Yeah, anytime around Thanksgiving. Like we started doing, the guy came in last night and did Christmas decorations at the restaurant.
Okay.
So like it's this time of year you can start
Yeah.
getting the inside the house stuff up. Outside, wait till
Or
after
put it up
Thanksgiving.
and then just don't turn them on.
There you go. Yeah.
Because I had a friend that said that like it was like half the price to get the people. He was like, I'm gonna be lazy and just pay somebody to do it, but it was half the price to do it like the beginning of November. And he's like, I'm not gonna turn them on.
Fuck
but
yeah,
now
that's way better.
when like Thanksgiving's around, boop, we're good to go. We've had these all month.
It's like after you eat Thanksgiving dinner, Then you turn
Go.
'em
Now it's Christmas time.
The turkey is in my belly. I can activate
I think
the
that's
lights.
fair. I think that should be more of like a ball drop situation. Like, and we're done. Let's go.
You do a shot of gravy and then you hit the lights.
I love that. I love that.
Might have to FaceTime you for a gravy shot.
Yeah,
sometime
let's
on
do
Friday.
it on Thanksgiving. Hit me up.
Or Thanksgiving. Oh, I don't know if the gravy will be. I'll
Well,
figure it
whatever.
out.
Just do it. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I think we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Probably gonna figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Hey, if there's one thing I know, is that we're gonna figure it out.
If there's only one thing that we're good at, it's figuring stuff out.
I don't know a lot of things, but I know we're gonna figure this out.
It'll definitely.
It'll
get
be figured out
Probably in an outward trajectory.
somehow. Somehow it'll be figured out. You know what else will be figured out? Correcting any bad smells you have in your car when you get a Little M air freshener, because you're going to go to littlemshop.com, littleemshop.com, get one of those bad boys right over there. Maybe get the Little Ice, the Out of This World, the Miami Beach. All of those rock, and you're going to love every single design, every single scent. They're way better than any of those baby back bitch little fucking trees that people got driving around on the rearview mirrors. Why would you want those? You don't want those. You don't need those. Nobody needs those. You need a Little M air freshener. Go to littleemshop.com. If you spend $10 or more at Little M Shop, you're going to get free shipping on your order of $10 or more. You're also going to get 10% off your order when you use our promo code PTG69 at littleemshop.com. We were just talking about Christmas shopping. If you want to do a little Black Friday shopping, littlemshop.com. Load up those stocking stuffers. They make the perfect stocking stuffers, because when do people buy air fresheners that don't listen to Passy Baby? They don't know. They don't know. And then your car just smells like shit. It's the worst. But the best thing in the world is to have, like, I like having like 3 or 4 in my glove box. And like, you're like, you know what? Like, my dog was, I was running with the dog, and she's wet, and she smells like wet dog. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take down that old air freshener, put a new one up, because I got like a holster ready to go. Rip that bad boy open, brand new Little M air freshener. Smells amazing.
It's also, this next month and a half is the most gluttonous eating season of the entire year.
Lots of farts.
Probably gonna be dropping
Lots
some
of
farts in your car. Air fresheners
Little
help
M
fix
air
it. It's
maybe,
the perfect
maybe
time.
throw 2 of them up there.
Perfect time. Get some for stocking
perfect,
stuffers.
but
Keep some for yourself.
Always get at least 2. I always have at least 2 ready to go, because there's nothing better than when you're like, you know what?
I keep them things on me.
Yeah, you pop up a fresh one, and just that fresh smell of a Little air freshener, nothing beats it. You also got customizable keychains, customizable compact mirrors, all kinds of stuff that make perfect little stocking stuffers. If you and your gals, you got little inside jokes, you give them all the little, like, call Patty D. I could make Pat a little custom keychain for that. It'll be perfect. But if you got kids in school, you're trying to get teachers gifts, customizable keychains, customizable prints, customizable anything, littlemshop.com. Get those air fresheners. I promise you will not regret them. Shout out to Alex O. I know we gave him a shout out a couple weeks ago, but he loaded up on his Little air fresheners. He's going to have the whole holster ready to
His
go.
Christmas shopping's already done.
He probably should have. Yeah, I would imagine that he has done Christmas shopping, but you ain't ever going to worry about your car smelling again when you get a Little M air freshener. Tweet them. Let them know you're supporting the people supporting the podcast. They're at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Little EM Shop on Instagram. Let them know you're supporting the people supporting the pod. littlemshop.com, promo code PTG69 for 10% off your order at littlemshop.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
If you would like to submit anything for Not Cool to the podcast, you know, maybe something, you stub your toe, not cool. Robert runs over you with his truck, also not cool. There's varying degrees of not cool. We're going to pick some of the best ones that you guys, listeners and viewers, send to us each week. Use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. Tag us at Pass the Gravy Pod, and we'll pick some of the best ones to do each week. Let's start off with Jordan Welch at J_Welch2795 on Twitter. Jordan says, wasps keep finding their way into my apartment. I'm trying to do a DIY pest control spray, and I hope it works. Wasps being in your apartment sounds bad.
I could die. I'm allergic to wasps.
That sounds bad. You're like Thomas J.
I don't know who that is.
You gotta watch My Girl.
Oh, I should have figured that out. I didn't know that was his name.
He can't see anything without his glasses.
I honestly don't think I ever did watch that movie.
Why? It was so sad.
I don't want to be sad.
Was it Macaulay Culkin that was Thomas J?
I think so. It had to have been. That era, young kid actor, had to be Macaulay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jordan, that sounds
Macaulay
terrifying, and I
Culkin.
hope the DIY pest control works, because
Dan Aykroyd was in it.
wasps are
Jamie Lee Curtis.
little angry murder bitches.
Wasps worse than bees?
Yes, they're bigger.
Like they don't like bees make honey and shit. Like they like
Yeah, wasps just.
What
fuck
do you
shit
do?
up.
What do you do, wasps?
I can't think of anything that.
What
they do
is
for
it
us.
that you do?
They're just there. They're fucking
Send this.
freeloaders.
You know what? Send this to a wasp. What is it that you do here?
Yeah, fuck you,
What is it that you do?
wasps.
You fucking piece of shit.
We hate wasps.
Fuck. This is an anti-wasp podcast.
We're not fans of wasps.
Not the band Wasp, but wasps, the insects. Fuck them. We're out.
Oh,
of
were you
it.
talking about the insects?
Yes. Oh, you don't like the band?
There's a band.
There's a band, Wasp.
Talking about
Okay, we're out on Wasp the
white
band as well.
Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
We're out on Wasps.
Yeah, no, wasps.
as well.
I'm out on bees too because I'm not out on bees. I just avoid them because I understand they serve a purpose, but they can kill me if they sting me in the throat and I don't have Benadryl anywhere near me.
Wasps, yellow jackets, bees, power rank.
Worst to best or
Your choice.
okay? Bees best one.
Bees because they do things.
Yeah, I'll
We
say.
have to save the bees.
I'm pretty sure yellow jackets are just wasps.
Are they?
I think so. We're
Okay,
gonna go yellow jackets
over
then
wasp because wasp just sounds like a bitch. Yellow
Yeah.
jacket,
Yellow jacket. I mean, at least we get Megatron,
and it just sounds
Georgia
cooler.
State, or Georgia Tech. I mean,
Georgia Tech. Robert, what are your thoughts on wasps? You out or in?
I'm out.
Good,
Good
because
man.
we're an anti-wasp podcast.
Yeah.
We had to kick you off if you weren't. Robert had stepped out for a second, but we were just making sure. So yeah, send this to a wasp. Fuck you.
bitch,
Yeah. When now, pussy?
fucking roll up.
You little bitch.
Except don't roll up because I'm allergic.
But do, because then I'll see that you're gonna try and take out my friend Pat, and I'll kill you.
Fuck yeah. That's my
Yeah,
boy.
dude. I'd take a fucking wasp stab for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I'd do it.
I'll take a dog bite for
One
you.
time I was mowing my
ant.
backyard, and there was a wasp nest, and I threw a rock at it, and then I got stung like 6 times.
Ooh, yeah, that'll happen. Don't do that.
I swatted 2 of them in my face, though. I was sick.
How old were you?
Like high school.
So old enough to know not to throw rocks at wasp
Well,
nests?
yeah,
You thought you were tougher than a wasp nest?
I was. I'm not dead.
That's true. You survived.
They're dead.
Fucking
So
little
who
bitches.
won that war? Me. Yeah, I got some battle scars. Chicks dig scars.
Scars remind us that the past is real.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wrote that.
Tear my heart open just to feel.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. They don't know.
Robert, have you seen My Girl? Fuck, of course you have.
No, what is that?
That movie was probably out before he was born.
It's the #1 bee sting movie on Earth. Probably.
Little kid dies from a bee sting, and his best friend's a little girl, and she cries out.
The kid
over
from
his
Home
casket.
Alone dies. Macaulay Culkin, ever heard of him? Wow, dude. You need to educate yourself on film.
All right, next not cool.
Next Not Cool is from, that was a good one, Jordan.
Yes.
That fucking sucks, dude.
Dude,
Keep us
I'm
up.
with you, dude. Fuck wasps.
I would like you to keep us updated, and I would like it in like a tweet form. Like I need you to do like a thread of like day 1, me versus the wasps.
Wasp hunt.
I've sprayed the nest. Was it? I mean, they're in your apartment, so you can't really do this. But I've heard you can smoke them out.
I mean, you
I wouldn't-
definitely smoke out your
It's an apartment. Yeah. Just get them real chill. These some fucking chill
you don't
ass.
fuck with me, I won't fuck with you, okay,
man?
Wasp?
Hey, what if we just hang out? We don't sting you, bro. That'd be
You can
fun.
try. I don't think you can reason with wasps.
You can't. They're terrorists. They're the Al Qaeda of insects.
They do attack through the air.
Every time you see them, it's like a mini 9/11. It's just nowhere near as bad.
George Bush put these wasps here. All right, next not cool.
Next, Not Cool. From Josh Tree Caudle. We got, hold on. Josh Tree Caudle said, he's at Joshua Tree 713 on Twitter, and he says, my hashtag PTG Not Cool is waiting forever on different stuff in the store because it's locked up. Some straight bullshit. I'm about to break the glass just so my son can get his Legos.
I mean, you can't keep a boy from his
he's-
Legos.
Oh, he's talking about like
It's behind like the little partitions.
Then
that
they
the
gotta
employees have to
unlock
it because
like for, like
thievery.
video games, and then thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Obama.
Good job, thieves. Well, that's
I know. I just like saying Obama.
made me
It's
look
like,
racist in that clip.
I just like saying Obama. It's just
I know I did it
still
yesterday.
plays.
Thanks a lot, Obama. Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, like it's not funny if it's topical because then people think you're like trying to make a political statement. I'm
Trying
just
to buy
making a
razor
joke here.
and I got to call an employee. Thanks, Obama.
I'm not trying to comment on the current political administration here, guys. I'm just making a joke. We're just having fun. Fuck.
But yeah, that is bullshit. I hate it because half the time then you got to wait around. You can't find an employee for 15
Dude, this
minutes.
is shaving cream. Like what? I get it. Obviously, people are stealing shaving cream, but like, I don't want to wait 5 minutes for you to get shaving cream.
I can't believe our society has gotten to the point where we got to lock up Legos.
Fuck. Who's stealing Legos, man?
I mean, Legos are awesome.
Legos rock.
Stealing's pretty cool too.
Stealing is cool. Did you ever go through a stealing phase?
No, I
kinda
actually
did.
never had one. The closest I came is I once or twice sat at the end of the shoe aisle at Walmart while my brother acquired a DVD out of its case there. He would bring them to the shoe section because nobody was ever in there.
I also would exchange shoes. Like you would get the same pair of Walmart shoes. They were the Velcros, like the old man Velcro shoes. They were just super comfortable, and they're like $15 too. So definitely you could buy it. But then like when those shoes get old, you just go and you swap out your old pair with a brand new pair. Just walk out like with new shoes. It's pretty great. And then also if you had Xbox games get scratched, you would just go and buy the game and then swap it with the scratch disc, come back, complain, and then just return it. And
That's
then
so much more
you're
effort
good to
than I
go.
would put forward.
Yeah, but you didn't have to buy a new game.
I took care of my games. That's all I had.
I did too, but then occasionally there used to be like a phase like in the old Xboxes, like if you moved the Xbox,
Yeah.
like if you like, I remember going from school, like moving to college, and like it scratched it. Like if you moved the locations of it, it would scratch the disc, and then you would just, all right, we're gonna go buy this.
I did have to rebuy Halo too.
Yeah, you just.
But I had
exchange it and
originally
you go.
gotten the Ultimate Edition of it, which was like all in the Covenant. It was like a silver
yeah.
case in that one. So when I rebought it, I bought the regular one. So then I had like the Earth
yeah.
book. There were two. It was real dope.
That was probably really cool.
Yeah.
Probably
So I
really
wasn't too
cool.
sad broken up about that one.
We also used to go and at Walmart, anything under $20, they didn't ask for receipts, and then you would get Walmart gift cards if you just wanted to store credit, and Walmart gift cards also worked for gas. So you would go to the gas station at the Walmart and be like,
Just the
it's
king of snaking it till you make it.
$15 of gas that I just got right there. And then not necessarily 100% stealing, but sort of stealing was when you would do self-checkout and it would be weighted stuff. You would just weigh steaks and say it was celery, and then it would be like
That's 100% stealing.
$2 instead of steak dollars.
It's definitely stealing.
It's not paying the full price. It's largely discounting yourself. But also, I'm doing the work here. You could have hired an employee to check me out. You didn't do that. That's on you. All right. Sometimes you wanna cut costs and fire people and not hire people to actually do real jobs. Then I'm gonna find a way to work around. So really, it was me fighting against the system.
And honestly, the amount of thieving that
And, like,
went on back
Walmart,
then,
you're good.
It gave us more self-checkout spots, which I like.
Right.
Because I'm going to check out faster than somebody else is going to check me out.
But I also hate it. And then if you're gonna make me work, then I'm gonna work against you
But
actively.
they also have the one person standing there watching everybody now.
Yeah, they do. But they also don't really watch that much.
Yeah, they don't care.
I know when I was a grocery store employee, it was my first job, and that was like that was my favorite one. I was like, I am not like, yeah, you need me to just scan whatever this, sure, approved, approved. So many of my friends bought alcohol, and I was just like, yeah, he looks 21, sure.
What are you gonna do,
for
charge
35,
me?
whatever it is?
I turned 18 in 4 months. I'll be tried as a minor. This will
Like,
be gone.
I can quit this job right now. I do not care. I live with my parents. I am in ninth grade right now. This does not matter to me. But yeah, dude, that sucks. And like, I get the reason why, because people fucking steal it. And like, everybody's seen those videos where people just go in with bags, and you're like, what are you doing? You can't just walk in and take all that shit. I guess you can. I do like at Target, they have the button you can push, and it's like, someone will be here within 2 minutes. And I like counting and be like, yeah, it was 2.5 minutes. Does that mean it's free? This Xbox game I wanted to buy, free now. Thank you.
If only Pizza Hut had its own like section there.
That'd be cool.
Or if they partnered with them and you started using Pizza Hut, say 30 minutes or less or it's free.
Remember the tracker app when it was like you didn't get it free, but then I learned that they just time it. It's just a set time. Like, it's not really when your pizza's checked out or anything. It's like, God damn it.
I just remember the Ninja Turtles got their pizza
Because
free.
you could pick the like filter on it. You could make the Ninja Turtle. Yeah. But there was a Ninja Turtle filter you could put. And it would look like it was like the sewer grate or whatever. It would come up out of that. And you're like, oh, Donatello's delivering my pizza.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. And then you could leave a message for your driver. And I was like, why would I leave a message for my driver?
Hurry, please.
Have a good day. Be safe. All right. That's a solid one, Josh. That's a really good one. 2 really good not cools. Let's see Oh yeah, we're gonna have this. Might be an all-time not cool for us, but this is a good week of not cools. And by good week of not cools, I mean it sucks for you guys. Melissa Hyde, this is a photo, Robert, that you got to throw up on the graphic or on the episode as well. But Melissa sent a picture in as well, and I don't know if Melissa gives us her permission, but just black out, or like just draw like the bar through her eyes, so it's like blurred, sort of blurred. You know what? Blur out the full photo so no one can tell what it is. We're respecting privacy.
There's a bruise there.
So Melissa says her not cool is went to shoot the shooting range for some target practice, and my husband's hot casings landed just inside my safety glasses. Ended up with a blister where it landed. Just to be clear, I was not the target. Hashtag PTG not cool. So the bullet casing landed under her safety glasses, like on her cheek. That's why you wear the fucking safety glasses. Come on, guys. You should sue the safety glass company, honestly, for like $1 billion.
This is also not cool for her husband as well. Because now anytime they're in public...
Remember when you shot me?
Oh, no, I was going to say anytime they're in public, he's going to get looks.
Oh, yeah.
She's got like a blister right by her eye.
Yeah.
That's what my...
And what is that, gunshot?
Years ago, my mom fell down the stairs at a bar with her friends, and my dad got mad. He's like, we can't go in public now because people are going to think I'm beating you.
Yep.
So it's double not cool. You got to think about the husbands.
Yeah. Yeah. Not.
But also, Melissa, that sucks, and I'm sorry.
Double not cools for sure. And then she just puts a post-it note that says, ouch, by where the blister is.
That was the best part.
But it's like, I don't know, like, do we start having to wear fucking ski goggles? Where they got the, like, I guess that's why the Astros
You got to shoot in
and
a motorcycle
baseball
helmet?
has the like ski goggles when they do that, because they're like, I don't know, maybe the court gets stuck in the fucking safety glasses. But like, they're called safety glasses. They're supposed to be safe, not fuck your eyeglasses.
You got a fencing helmet.
Oh yeah, maybe. But that is, what do you think the odds are that like there's no way, like
Small.
yeah, like 1 in a million that fucking happens.
That's actually probably
you should have
pretty
bought a lottery
accurate,
ticket.
because it does happen from time to time. But there are a lot of pop rounds that are popped off. It's probably about 1 in a million.
That's a lot of like.
So, I mean, not really. It's a lot of
No,
rounds
but
you
that's like
gotta fire.
that's crazy. The odds of that are crazy. But
Should have
that
been standing
fucking
there.
she was doing target.
I'm kidding.
practice.
I'm kidding. But hey, she shot great afterwards, so good job.
There you go. And then I'm sure Michael will be on his toes now. Your husband will be on his toes, I bet. But T's and P's, Mel and Michael. Hopefully, she didn't give you too much crap for that.
You should, like, when he walks by you, just yell like duck and like throw an orange at his
But
head.
fun fact, you do get to say you're a gunshot victim now.
Ooh, yes.
Like when Michael had it, or when Andy Bernard had his eardrum blown out because Dwight fired a gun in the office.
Just say you got hit by a bullet and you survived. Now some nerds out there are probably like, it wasn't the bullet, it was the shell casing. Shut up, it's all the bullet.
And
all the
sort
bullet.
of eye injury survivor almost.
Very close. Eye injury adjacent survivor.
I would say eye injury because it was eyewear that kind of fucked you.
Okay. You're the authority on
But
this, not me.
gunshot victim.
For sure.
You're absolutely a gunshot victim. So if you want to update your bio.
You're a statistic.
Sorry for, yeah, you are a statistic. Oh, dude, did that to report, that was, I guess it was only one because, you know, in the mass shooting statistics, and like technically that means like 2 bullets had to be fired for it to be a mass shooting. You're like, that's a mass shooting technically. At a firing range, that was 100% a mass shooting. Lots of people were firing at
that's
the
true.
range.
Only one was hit.
But I'm
the
sorry
shooting
that
was
you
a
are a
mass.
gunshot victim. That
T's
sucks.
and P's.
T's and P's. We love you. We love you, and we hope a speedy recovery for you, okay? Maybe you carry the gun on Thanksgiving. All right.
When you carved the turkey with, you just blew off. With a
Yeah.
gun.
Pop, pop,
Who wants a leg? Pop, 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 pop.
pop, pop, pop. This has lead in my turkey.
Eat around it.
Eat it. It's like
Pretend it's
finding the
quail.
prize. It's like finding the baby in the king cake. Means you have good luck for the year.
Just
Yay!
The redneck version of a Cajun
I
tradition.
found the bullet in the turkey. Hail!
I don't hate that tradition. I don't hate that tradition at all.
All right. I will go first. This is like the not cools I've had. And by not cool, I mean they're not cool ones to share. They're just dad ones. So like tight.
Hell yeah.
No, it's not. One is I emptied the diaper genie. Y'all don't know what a diaper genie
I
is,
do know
but
what it
like
is, yes.
you
It's where all the dirty diapers
Instead
go.
of just throwing diapers into the open trash where it just smells like shit, like there's a thing that it encapsulates it and has a top on it, and then you change the diaper, you put it in the diaper genie, and then it holds a bunch of them. You have a bag at the bottom, except it's not like a trash bag where you got to change the bag. You just pull it down and you tie the bottom. And I didn't tie the bottom when I changed it, and so for like a couple days, I was just throwing it into like the bag is open, and you just got to tie a knot to make sure that it's a new bag again. And then I didn't do that. So then I was like, man, this has been going for a while. And then I looked and realized that I had not tied the bottom. So then I had to just grab a bunch of shitty diapers and like do it by hand. So that sucked.
Your new nickname is Poo Hands.
No, I washed them. They're fine. And that was fine. It was fine. It was just that was the first time I had done that. All
Whatever you say,
probably not
PH.
going to be the last. And then also we moved my daughter into a crib from her bassinet. And the crib has bars in it, and now she can see us when we're like up. So she like can move around a lot more. There's also more space, and she really likes to roll on her stomach and then cry because she doesn't want to roll back over. And she knows now like that's an easy way to get up in the morning. So that's fun. And
So she's an opposite turtle?
Oh yeah. But like she can roll both ways, but in her crib she only rolls on her stomach, and then she goes, "Wah! Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up." And it's like, okay.
I'm going to call your daughter
All right.
Turtle for the rest of
Don't
her
call her
life.
turtle. Don't call her turtle.
I'm just giving out nicknames today.
But yeah, so those are my two not cools. They're not really that great, and they're just dad not cools. But I've been being a dad this week, so
You've been
that's
dadding it up. That's
pretty
cool.
much what my not cools are about.
I got
The diaper genie one really sucked though.
I've been putting off getting new shoes for a while because I was just like, I just need to change the insoles. The shoes work fine. The grip is still amazing.
Get some
on
Dr.
them.
Scholl's maybe.
But now, you see how the back of my shoe has just come apart?
Yeah.
Let me show the camera there. Can you see, Robert? Yeah, so the
visual.
back of it is just, it looks like I put a firecracker in the back of my shoe and just blew out the back. So like that little plastic piece just kind of hit me in the back of the ankle now.
Oh, that sucks.
It's not like that bad though.
Well, I have a pair of Sperry's that had that happen, and like when you don't wear socks with them, then it just gashes the back of your
see, I'm always wearing
foot, but
socks.
at least you got socks on, so you don't have that problem as
Yeah.
much. It still is not comfortable.
I mean, I wear these to work. I can't be wearing no socks and just smelly footing it around the restaurant.
yeah, it's gross. Have you ever had a pair of shoes like that you did, and you're like,
Sperry's, yeah.
Well,
Fucking
it's
stunk.
Sperry's, yeah. I feel like Sperry's don't
stunk.
stink as bad, but
I
they
mean,
do stink.
I wore them fucking, when I get shoes, those are my shoes.
Yeah.
So I just wore those every day. And they became stinky very quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't care though. Yeah, I go blind to it after a while. It's not my problem.
Yeah, it's somebody else's deal.
So yeah, I got to deal with this shoe situation after Thanksgiving.
That sucks.
Figure it out.
That
Thank
sucks.
I got a cat scratch on my arm
Is that where your little...
a couple of weeks ago.
This is the smallest Band-Aid I've ever seen.
Do you have a fever?
I don't.
But
But I think the
show
scratch
it to the
itself,
camera.
they don't need to see.
Show it.
The scratch itself isn't the not cool. It's the fact that I've had to replace Band-Aids. And
It's like not even an inch.
No,
It's
no,
the
no.
smallest Band-Aid I've ever seen.
now I have a bald spot because it keeps ripping out
Oh,
my
yeah.
hair. So today I went for the smallest Band-Aid. The pad on the Band-Aid isn't big enough for the cut, but I just got really tired.
So you're ripping the cut every time you pull it off then?
Well, this is the first time I've done it, so we'll see how it is.
I
like
can tell
tonight.
you if it's on the cut, you're going to rip it if it's the sticky part.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it tonight because I just got tired of the regular size Band-Aids ripping out all my hair. Now I have a bald spot, and that kept hurting. So I'm just gonna put the small one on, and hopefully less hair gets pulled out.
Robert, I'm going to tell you something Big Bandage doesn't want you to know. You don't need to put on a fucking Band-Aid. Just, it'll heal. I have little cuts and shit all the time. I can't remember the last time I used a
sometimes
Band-Aid.
Band-Aids feel good though to have on.
Sometimes, not when they keep ripping off your hair. Just
Yeah.
have a scar, dude.
I needed it on because it was also super itchy.
Okay, yeah.
He's got oxytocinosis.
You ever? What does that mean?
It's like that. If you get scratched by a cat, you can get.
Cat scratch fever.
Well, it's actually called like it's. This may not be it exactly, but it's something called
Oxytocin.
similar to oxytosmosis or something. like that.
Oxycontin.
You get like sick, but you haven't gotten sick, so you're probably fine.
OxyClean.
Yeah, I haven't gotten sick, thankfully.
Did you scratch the cat
Oxymoron.
back to establish dominance?
No, because I didn't.
What the
even,
fuck, dude?
Didn't even notice the.
Well, he didn't want to touch the cat.
Yeah.
He hates animals.
True. You could have kicked it then. If it scratched you, can kick a cat.
That's true.
They always land on their feet.
Yeah.
It was a kitten. I'm not gonna kick.
Okay,
kick a
yeah,
kitten.
fair.
Well, you
fair.
don't kick it, but like flip it with your foot.
Because they always land on their feet.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they get 8 more tries.
And airborne kittens are hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny. I was watching The Office today when I was prepping for the pod, and it was the Save Bandit episode. And it's like, that's always funny. Falls right to the ceiling, lands on his feet. It's like the 18th Office reference I've made today. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I've been
It's a
off
great
this
show.
week, and it's been on a lot.
Sorry that happened to you, Robert.
That sucks, dude.
Appreciate it.
You should just glue it, though, next time. You ever
Be
glue
real
it? You ever
fucking
glued a
manly
cut?
with it.
That fucking feels cool as shit. Or I cut
haven't.
myself in hockey. I had my a skate cut me, and then my coach just glued it, and I was like, "That's badass."
I just
I don't know if this works at all, but this is awesome.
I just let it breathe and then constantly pick off the scab and make it
Make it more bloody
so much
and then,
longer
yeah.
to fucking heal. I don't know where somewhere as a kid I was like, I feel like it heals faster when I keep picking the scab off. Fucking didn't. I don't know how I got that in my
It's
head.
always healing. It's constantly healing.
Yeah. Like, well, that scab is completely gone out. A day later, a new one's
New
there.
scab.
It's
Old scab's gone though.
old scab would have still been there, just as
Yeah.
wide. This one, slightly less wide.
Slightly less. Great point.
Yeah.
Who's the real winner? We don't know.
I'm a fucking doctor.
There's no way to tell. What's your not cool, Pat?
My shoe.
Oh fuck! I forgot. You already got.
It was my shoe.
Yeah. No, my bad. My bad. I don't know why I
Not
thought
cool
it
is
was
that
me.
my
then
co-host
Robert.
doesn't listen to me.
I did listen to you. The firecracker went off in the back of your shoe. Let me talk about Sperry's. I do remember that. What I also remember is that I went 3-0 on PTG picks this week. I did go 3-0 on PTG picks at Gravy Gambles. We are going to do a double pick week this week because we're going to do Thanksgiving. Do we do Thanksgiving / Black Friday games? Yes.
Keep Thanksgiving itself. Black Friday can be a part of the other ones.
No, because I don't want to keep up with that. Let's do Thanksgiving / Black Friday.
Okay.
So that's 4 games.
Okay.
And then...
Well, didn't we always do? You just pick every Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, but I think we did Did the Packers play Black Friday one year?
I don't think so. I think they've only done it 2 years now.
I don't know. Let's do Black Friday, include it, but then also I'm probably going to just pick all the Thanksgiving Day games anyways.
We got to pick all 4. It's just a mega pick weekend.
You have 3. So you pick
Okay.
3 of 4.
Okay.
But I went 3-0 last week. Pat went 2-1. I'm 21-15 on the season. Pat 19-16-1. So we are still neck and neck. We're gonna do T-Day / Black Friday picks, and then we will do our weekend picks again. So you're gonna get 6 picks from us this weekend. We could really change it up. Or what if we just won all of them? What if we just
win all of them.
What if we just win them all, buddy?
Robert, you think we can win them all?
Robert, what if we never lose again? We went 5-1. That's pretty close.
I think I would be scared of what would happen if you got them all right.
It'd be
Just
like,
like-
the 7th sign of the apocalypse or something.
Yeah, just like your level of confidence and like
Alex O was
It'd be too
at,
much.
I think he went to New Orleans this weekend. And he was posting pictures from the casino. He was like, I put all this on red. It lost. I was like, definitely got to double down. There's no way that this happens to you twice.
Fact.
I don't know if he did, but he was
Casino
still,
doesn't
like,
win until
stoked.
you stop gambling.
Right. And every time you don't gamble, that's money that you could have won that you're losing. So
Every time.
never let anybody tell you to stop, no matter what.
Hey, life's short. Don't stop gambling.
Just keep gambling. You're going to hit it eventually.
Do the thing. Keep gambling.
Do the thing. Life's so short.
Put a 15-leg parlay on.
Why would you not?
My brother still does it. He'll send me like 16-leg parlays.
You've gotten a lot better.
Oh, yeah, I'm like done with parlay. 2 max. Or like occasionally a 3, but like it's really, I used to do them every weekend.
We used
I don't
to,
do it anymore.
like at the end of the day, like you would send the bet slip. We're gonna get done with betting fast.
I don't
but,
chase.
Like, we used to send the bet, like the slip
much.
of like what we were gonna do, and it'd be like we have 17 bets, no chance that half of those hit. It was just like, but
What if they do?
What if they do?
What if
And it's
they
like with the longer your list of bets is, the least likely you are of hitting them.
Oh yeah, but he'll send me ones, and it's like 17 legs. It's like $5 to win, like $114,000,
Which is fun occasionally, but like first weekend
But
of the year,
constantly,
yeah,
I'm like, you're probably down over $1,000 lifetime on these.
yeah. If you lose $105 bets, it's $500 you're down,
Kills
even
me
if they're
away.
just $5 bets.
I'll see him put one. It's like 8 legs. It's like $100 on them. Like, you're not gonna hit 8 either. You're just flushed $100. That was a
3
nice
team
dinner.
parlays. That's it. But yeah, at Gravy Gambles, you can go see for all of our bets, and then we're gonna do the past game picks. We're gonna do the Black Friday, Thanksgiving ones, and then we're gonna do the regular Saturday or regular Sunday ones. So follow us at Gravy Gambles for all of our PTG picks for this season. Let's get into the answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right. If you would like to submit an answers question to us, just a question that we do the pre-com segment beforehand. If you want to pitch us some ideas, you want to ask us what color a certain number is, you want a little relationship advice, a little medical advice, anything like that. Any questions you have at all, if it's a high thought, a business idea, anything like that, hit us up. If you want us to power rank things, we will power rank things. Just give us 5 similarly related things, and we will power rank the fuck out of them better than anybody else. But hit us up at Pass Gravy Pod. And use the hashtag PTG Answers. That's how we search for them. At PassRayPod, hashtag PTG Answers. You can also email them to us, although we check the Twitter way more often. PassRayPod@gmail.com. Use answers as your subject in that one. But let's start off with our first one is going to be from Alex O. At Alex McThunder1 on Twitter. And Alex O says, how many turkeys would it take to bring you down? One, if I wasn't looking. Like if I was not expecting it, like a rogue turkey could just take me out. If it came behind me, I didn't know. But like realistically, we're talking like I'm ready for the turkey. I could take at least 10.
Yeah, like I think people are gonna.
I'd grab them by the neck and just swing them at people.
Like my first thought was like, I think I could take 20, and I was like, no, I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Those things can get big and they can get mean. It also depends. Are these wild turkeys? Or farm-raised turkeys.
Wild.
Farm-raised turkeys are so fat that they can't have sex. They have to like inseminate them because we've grown their breasts so much to get more breast meat out of it that they physically can't fit. But wild turkeys, them some mean cuz, dude. I'm gonna say
I would beat the fuck out of a wild turkey, dude. I know that it seems like I wouldn't, but I would grab it by the fucking neck and I would use it as just a fucking wrecking ball. And I would take out all the other turkeys and they could fucking give me all I wanted. But to take me down means I gotta fall down, right? I would go down swinging. I could take out 10 turkeys. It would be at least 11.
I'm gonna say this is probably an unrealistic number. I'm gonna say 20.
I could do 20
because
too.
the first 3 or 4 kicks, I'm going to take out 3 or 4 of them at a time on each kick.
Yep.
Like if they lean their heads forward and I get a good kick going forward, I can snap 3 necks right there.
Oh,
bam,
fuck
bam,
yeah,
bam.
dude. Oh,
That's
yeah.
3 down. Then I turn, kick the other way. Then I turn around again, hammer fist down, try and take out 2 or 3 of them again at the same time.
I like where you're going.
At that point, and then I got one more big swing. I'm going to start getting gassed at that point. But also at any moment, if they're all around me, I can fall onto them and take out 3 or 4 of them that way.
Because, yeah, it's like an NFL thing. If my knee's not down, my elbow's not down, I'm not down.
Gator roll, I'll squish them.
But if you're down, like
when he says take you down, I thought it meant like take you out.
Like you're out? Oh, I thought you meant like go down to the ground, like NFL, am I down by contact?
No, I thought it was cute. But here's the thing: once they get you down, depending on how many are alive, they're fucking pecking at you. They're gonna get your eyes. They're gonna get your face.
That's why I close my eyes. They won't get my eyes because it'll be closed.
Your eyelid is not that tough.
Oh, my eye.
It's not that eyelid guy.
Is so tough.
I think I could take out 20 turkeys.
I could take out 20.
I don't think you could. I think 10 was the right number.
I could take out 20. I said I could take out at least 10. I could take out 20.
I think that 11th turkey really turns the tide on you.
Up 20 turkeys.
If you fall on a turkey, it doesn't die instantly. If I do, it does.
I could probably take out 30 turkeys.
No, see, this is where
I could take out 30 turkeys.
This is where I thought he was going to start before, and I was like, it's less than you think. Mm-hmm. Wild turkeys can be mean, dude.
Dude, I can be mean too. That's the thing about me. I'm mean. It's the thing about me. I fucking hate turkeys. They're trying to kill me.
Fight the turkey.
Do it. Life's short. Yeah, 20 turkeys.
Then I have to say 40.
Then I can do 40 turkeys.
God damn it.
40 is the answer.
There's an episode of South Park in this, but they had swords and stuff.
Oh, if we had swords, it'd be I could take 100 turkeys if it was swords.
Bro, you give me a
stab. Oh
no, I'm thinking broadsword where I'm taking big
I would just spin around in a circle and just chop all their heads off.
I'd be like fucking King Arthur with Excalibur.
Yeah, dude. They would fucking say, like, thank God we don't have a weapon. Because those turkeys would be so fucked.
This is why we need VR to get real good. Because I want
turkey fights,
me versus turkeys simulation, where like
that's the game.
Yeah,
animal
we're like,
fight.
okay, this time I have a sword or a broadsword. This time it's a katana. This time a mace. Problem with the mace, definitely gonna take myself out with it.
Yeah,
but
the mace is the one with the chain.
Yeah, it's like the spiky ball on the chain.
Yeah,
that you swing and hit people with. But it's gonna be a lot of fun.
What's the one where it's just it's like the spiky ball, but it's just on the stick? I want that because that would fuck some shit up.
I think that is actually also a mace.
I saw it in Gladiator. Watched
Oh, yeah.
Gladiator
No,
last
sorry.
week.
That's the mace. What I was talking about is a flail.
I wouldn't fuck with a flail, dude.
Well, in a video game where I'm not actually holding
Yeah.
one and it's VR, I would. In real life, it would take me 3 seconds to fucking kill myself with a flail.
If you gave me a hockey stick, I'd fuck up 40 turkeys.
A baseball bat, dude.
Done.
Dude, dual souvenir baseball bats.
Little baby ones?
Yeah.
It's game over. I just
Dude,
right
I'm
in the
just
dome.
cracking turkey skulls left and right.
cracking skulls, bro. They're done.
This is why we need VR video
Yeah.
games.
So 40 turkeys?
With weapons?
Yeah.
The 50 plus.
50, 100.
Realistically, I'll say 30 turkeys if you're going to go 20.
I'll say 30 then.
No, you
If
can't do that.
I'm going to do whatever Pat can do.
You're going to run like a little bitch from the
I
turkeys.
will never run. I would die
Stand
fighting
and fight my
turkeys
ground.
for my country.
I'd die like Charlie Hunnam in Green Street Hooligans. Just going out against turkeys.
I'd take those turkeys.
There'd probably be some wild dogs that would see me and be like, that guy seems like a dog guy. They'd come
Yeah,
help me.
they'd-
We'd have an epic battle.
It would be saved. but
Sacrifice myself to save a dog.
I could take out
I could
30
live with that.
I could take out 30 turkeys
In fact, I'm going to change one of my answers from last week. Bleed out, fighting turkeys.
in a turkey pasture. That's a thing. A turkey pasture. That was a great question, Alex. Though 30 turkeys. 30 turkeys is our answer. What do we got next?
Let me see. I don't even have it pulled up anymore. My phone was down. Next one from Andrew Alderman. This doesn't have an @ so I'm going to assume this was an email.
It's been a minute since he wrote in, but yeah.
Mashed potatoes or 1-layer potato casserole?
Oh, is he saying
Which is that just another? Yeah, dude.
like, hey, what are you bringing to Thanksgiving? Oh, I was gonna do my 1-layer potato casserole. So just mashed potatoes? Yeah, dude. No, it's a 1-layer potato casserole.
I had an idea to add a drink.
I guess the casserole is really just like
Well,
a dip.
Yeah, but you're doing it's a 1-ingredient casserole.
It's a simple casserole.
I had an idea.
I love that.
The other managers weren't receptive to it at the restaurant, but I thought we should put a holiday drink on, a deconstructed vodka cranberry, and it's just a potato in a glass with cranberries sprinkled on top.
I thought you were just gonna say it's like a cranberry with a vodka shot.
No, that's what they thought I was going to go with. I go, no, I'm going way dumber.
I mean, I would try it.
But yeah, I mean, I think both terms are acceptable: mashed potatoes or 1-layer potato casserole.
I love 1-layer potato casserole. So like, if you were bringing the mashed potatoes, be like, actually, I'm gonna bring my 1-layer potato casserole.
Actually, you don't even have to say the 1-layer; just say
potato casserole.
And you show up with mashed potatoes. Like 3 other people made
It's
this.
1-layer.
Yeah, but no, mine's potato
Mine's
casserole.
a casserole. Put a little cheese on it. You're good.
Cheese on top. Just
Yeah.
make sure you have plenty of garlic and butter in there.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, that's it. A 1-layer
cream.
potato casserole fucking rocks.
I love that.
Great thinking, Andrew.
I'm going to annoy
Alderman.
my family with that this year.
What? Could you pass the potato casserole, please? What? Fucking potato casserole. The mashed potatoes. The fucking potato casserole. God damn it! How
Yeah.
hard is it?
It's just 1 ingredient, guys. Figure it
Jesus
out.
fucking Christ, man. Yeah, I love that idea. Two for 2 and answers so far, man. And then not cool's like, we're crushing it, guys. We are crushing it, Gravy Gang.
Not to pat ourselves on the back or anything.
I mean, we didn't submit these. They submitted these.
Gravy Gang, we.
Gravy Gang.
It was the royal
Gravy Gang.
we.
Yeah, we are the royal we. You're right. You're right. Like, my You're Not Cool is the shittiest one of all the not cools. Literally and figuratively.
I don't know. Baby crying's pretty good, not cool.
That's a solid one. It's your kid that feels shitty, but all right. Ashley Wilkins, Ashley with an I at Buster Healer Mix on Twitter says, power rank these Thanksgiving activities. We got napping, drinking, watching football, eating, and spending time with family. This is a good one.
This is an easy one. Eating, drinking, football, family, napping. It's just eating, drinking, and watching football are the 3 like best things in the world.
Eating, watching football, drinking, spending time with family, napping.
You're not Irish. You want to understand.
But I drink a lot of times, but like watching football is the second favorite part of
Also, you're
Thanksgiving besides
probably
the
Irish,
eating.
aren't you? You're fucking
I am
Middleton.
Irish. Absolutely Irish, British.
I thought you were going to jump all over that
I
one.
wasn't going to. I know you wanted me to. Wasn't going
Yeah,
to.
some people will go, you're going to have your family that low? That's not low.
I see my family a lot too.
But also not low when the other 3 things I put above it are eating, drinking, and football.
Right.
I love my family, but like,
Yeah. So
Food.
eating, football, drinking, family, napping. Robert, you go.
I'm going with family number 1, eating number 2, I mean, drink. I don't drink, but I'm going drinking number 3. As in, like drinking water. Drinking.
Yeah, you gotta hydrate, dude.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't have any cranberry juice to mix it up on Thanksgiving since
No.
you're not
Get a
drinking
little
the
crazy.
No. Maybe I'll do a Coke.
Ooh,
There you go. Coke
Whoa,
delicious.
settle down, dude.
You get a Mexican Coke in there, fucking wild.
Watch the sugars, pal.
I'll do watching football 4. It'll just be on, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess you rest of your other people in your family might like football.
Yeah. And napping last.
He doesn't need
I don't
enough
nap.
turkey for it to take a test.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't nap.
He has,
Yeah,
like, one piece of turkey and he's done.
I will usually just do ones. Maybe I'll do like not even seconds, like half of seconds.
You don't do the sandwich.
I don't do the sandwich.
It's the best part.
Get the
Fried-
moist maker in the middle.
Do you ever
You
get to
dunk a piece of
fry the
bread in the
sandwich,
gravy
though?
and put it in the middle.
Or just dip it in the fryer.
That too.
That's what I want to do. Fuck yeah. That was a good power rankings, Ashley. And
Might
shout
do
out
that
to
at work
everybody
with
that didn't
leftovers.
send just the sides, because I feel like every year we get power rankings for sides. But that was a good one, Ashley. Really good one. Angie Shaw writes in and says, why is it called carving the turkey and not cutting the turkey? You don't really carve it, do you?
You do, because you're not just making even cuts down into it. You have to cut around the bone. You have to slice along the backbone for the meat there. You got to nicely slice the breast meat, separate the dark meat from the white meat, because some people don't like dark meat because they're children that don't understand flavor.
So that's why you call it carving a turkey.
You got to cut off.
That's like a perfect answer.
You're not like just chopping this fucking turkey up. It's art. Not everybody
I
can
saw
do
this
it.
and was like, that's a really good question. I don't fucking know.
It's art.
You can't just cut right down it, or else you're going to have what happened in Christmas Vacation, where it just goes psss, and it pops.
I mean, when you see totem poles, would you say that was wood cutting or wood carving?
Both.
It's carving. It's art.
But it's also cutting.
But you're carving.
You cut it, then you
around.
carve it.
Carving, yeah. I mean, carving. There's probably something about like moving the blade around.
No,
as
but
do
you're
it,
like
I don't know.
separating the darks from that, cutting around all the
Whoa.
stuff that's carving. You said it first. The dark meat from the light meat. All right, last question. Good question, Angie, and keep right in, Angie. It was good to hear from you. Mikey Paul at It's Just Mikey P on Twitter says, what did Kevin McAllister's dad do to afford a trip for 14 to Paris and Florida? And that house.
I actually saw a meme on this earlier, and it explains it perfectly.
I Googled it, and it says that he was a very successful businessman, and his mom was also a fashion designer, so that brings in a lot of money.
Now, most people don't realize Home Alone and Sopranos take place in the same universe. He was a dirty cop.
Okay.
Because people forget, it's not just that house. It was also,
On The
what?
Sopranos, he is a dirty cop.
12 first-class seats flying.
And a gambling-addicted cop.
Yeah. So he had probably just hit a big parlay. It was his one for life, and he hit a big one before that Christmas. And then the next time, it was just, his payoffs from the mob.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not as saintly as people remember him in that movie.
Let's go with that. Which is why he's dealing with like sketchy dudes that want to rob him, because like, he's got a sketchy past of his own.
He forgot his fucking child before getting on a plane.
Twice.
He was probably thinking about some bets that he had in.
We're trying to make good on those bets.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's chasing.
He was probably bringing his whole family with him because he was actually flying out a package for Tony.
Yeah, I could see that.
Nobody's going to check the kids' luggage for a pound of cocaine.
True. But it sucks that he had a talk boy and was recording everything, so he probably had a lot of evidence on his dad, which would have fucked him over later.
Kevin probably took that and recorded over it for his schemes.
Credit card, you got it.
Yeah, he's a dirty cop.
Dirty cop. That's what he was. He was a dirty cop. That's a great question. Great questions all around, everybody. This was a fantastic episode. Happy Tea Day, everybody. This was a very fast episode, too. Putting it out early. It's a fast episode. This is perfect, like holiday, like on the way to your in-laws or whatever. You can throw the episode on. Hopefully, it's this is as you're pulling into the driveway. It's like, wow, Pastor Gravy really kept it quick this week. So shout out to us for keeping it quick, and happy Tea Day to all of you guys. We love you guys and gals. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at not Pat Dan. Robert's at Robert Barbosa 03. We are at Pastor Gravy Pod on all socials. Don't forget to comment on the TikToks. Give us on the YouTube version. What do you want people to comment?
Gobble, gobble, bitch.
Just gobble, gobble, bitches. Say that. Yeah, gobble, gobble. Give us your gobbles. on the comments of the YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube video. Hit play on the YouTube video, even if you're listening to us. If you're watching us, hit play on the audio version so we get clicks on both. Share us with a friend at the Thanksgiving fucking table. How many times? Like, this is the perfect time to say Pass the Gravy. You know, there's a podcast to listen to called Pass the Gravy. It'd be a perfect thing. And then take everybody's phone in your family and subscribe it.
Yeah.
Both on YouTube
Grandma
and
needs to listen.
on Instagram. And Grandma, and like, download the podcast app. Grandma's not going to fucking listen to it, but then that's one more subscriber.
I think she will.
But if she might.
If we
but,
can
like,
crack the nursing home demographic.
that's really where, because they got nothing to do but listen.
Exactly. All day.
Yeah, so do that. But yeah, hit us up at Pass the Gravy Pod. We love you guys. I hope you have the best tea day ever. Let's do a random celebrity generator. I'm going to go John Candy.
Yeah, we
Planes, Trains,
mentioned
and Automobiles.
we
Because that's
mentioned
Thanksgiving.
Home Alone a couple times, so I'm going to take the star of Home Alone 2, Donald Trump.
Oh, good call.
Go Macaulay Culkin then.
Good call. Hold on.
What were you going to do if I had taken that one? Or like you thought I was going to do?
I would have panicked.
I did not copy and paste the right address. The last week's.
We were making such good time, too.
We
and
really
then
were.
This
It's gonna
fucking
take
amateur
4.5
over
hours
here.
now.
You can't just, you don't remember the website? You can't just like type the first letter into your browser and it'll probably pop up from frequency? Look at this guy. I'm
What's
having
the
to
one that's there then?
Teach him how to use the internet. Did you like copy it down wrong? Or are you missing part of it? We're leaving all this in.
Yeah, we don't ever play it anyway.
You can't even figure it out.
Did it work for you?
Yeah, I believe this is it. Nope, never mind. It didn't work. Do
See?
Psych!
you think that it's just gone now?
It might be.
That would be fantastic.
All right.
You found another one?
Yeah, this is just another one. It's random celebrity generator. Okay, so pick one celebrity. I'm going to go John Candy. What did you say?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
And it is gone now. The website is gone. What is it?
Alec Guinness.
Ooh, the original Obi-Wan.
Okay, so that's it. And we'll find another random celebrity generator before next week, I guess. Have a great tea day. Love you guys. Until we talk to you next time. Pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch. Houston, Texas, hometown.